Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's look I will be just using one eyeshadow particularly, and I just wanted to do this a monochrome sort of look. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, then keep on watching. So for this look I am using this Huda beauty palette. You can use any palette because I wanted this specific purple sort of shade, and you can just take any singles. I know Makeup Obsession has it, and a lot of other brands also, in Clot as well as Pack and so many others. So I just wanted to get this lid shade particularly, so I had this one and I really wanted to create it because I love the formula of Huda beauty palette. So I'm using this shade all over my lid, on my crease, and just keep on blending, and I apply some, then blend some, and later on I took this clean brush to blend out any sort of harsh edges at the end and just blend it even nicely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically, if you want a very beautiful eye look, then all you have to do is just do a cardio. I mean, not exactly cardio, but your blending cardio. So that's pretty much it. And I'm using this Maybelline Colossal Kajal, not kajal, Maybelline Colossal eyeliner, and I'm not going to give any wing or anything because I don't want this eye look to be taken away by the wing liner. So I just want a very thin sort of liner. I'm just lining my lash line with using this pen liner. I feel if you want a very precise line, then pen liners works amazing rather than any gel or the pencil ones. So that's pretty much I am doing, and I am actually leaving the front section empty, and you will know why, because I just don't want any sort of liner or any line, I mean like not black line. Later I'm using this L'Oreal mascara, and I used next I took this glitter eyeliner from Tarte and used it on the inner corner. Next I'm using this L'Oreal foundation and using it all over my face, and this is a very good drugstore foundation. If you're looking for a full coverage and matte sort of foundation, then this is a very good, and it gives you a very satiny sort of look but matte at the same time. But since this foundation is little too light for me, so I'm just gonna use this hula stick from Benefit and gonna use it with my stippling brush from Real Techniques, and gonna spread it all across my face, on my cheeks, on nose and my forehead, so that it can blend nicely with my foundation. And then later I'm taking this San Botanica vitamin C mist. Now I'm going to stipple my base by using the stippling brush from Real Techniques, and after that I'm gonna use my beauty blender, so that if there were any streaks that were left behind because of the brush, it can smoothen it out, and just blending it all over. And now as I mixed the bronzer, it literally turned the foundation into my own shade. Now I'm using this Age Rewind from Maybelline concealer in the shade Light, and using it under my eyes, forehead, chin, and on the bridge of my nose, and using the same hula stick on wherever I contour my face, and going to blend it with my beauty blender, the one that I got from Miniso. And it works really nice. It's very squishy and soft, and it does soak up your a lot of product, but it does the job pretty well. So that's pretty much it. Next thing, I'm using this NYC loose powder. This powder is my favorite out of the drugstores if you're talking about the translucent, because it's very finely made, and I'm just going to bake it under my eyes, and just gonna place it and actually pushing it towards my nose as well, so that it can give me a better definition. And now I'm using my favorite L'Oreal bronzer in the shade Brunes Harmony, or Harmony Brunes. I will just link down everything down below in the description box, and going to blend it, and Now after I am done with all this contouring and bronzing part, I'm going to take the same translucent powder from NYC and going to bake underneath my contour area, so and just bringing everything towards my chin so that it can give me a long and defined face. And just gonna let that sit in for a while, and in the meanwhile I'm just gonna finish my blush as well as my highlighter. So for my blush, I'm using this Milani Romantic Rose blush. I am trying to go for the entire look with one shade only, but like a one shade family but different shades, if you know what I mean. So I used purple sort of look for my eyes and going for a very pinky sort of like baby pink sort of shade for my blush rather than going for my usual that I go for peach. And now I'm just taking away all the excess powder that I have underneath my eyes and just cleaning it in a circular motion, and so I did the same for my contour baking as well, and just going all over my face. Next, I'm taking this Master Chrome from Maybelline in the shade Molten Gold and just going to apply to the normal areas wherever I do, to my cupid's bow, to my chin area, on the bridge of my nose, on my eyebrows, and to the cheekbones as well. Next, I'm going to apply this mist from the same one that I used as a primer and to set my foundation as well. Now I'm going and just going to blend everything in. Now I'm going to take this e.l.f. lip liner, which can definitely be used as your lipstick if you fill your lips with the same as well and you layer it nicely. But I'm just gonna apply and line my lips and apply it even inside, but I'm going to layer it with this color bar sinful matte in the shade Corset. I actually love the packaging, but I feel it's a little pricey for the drugstore lipstick, because we already have a lot in the drugstore and they have good quality. No doubt it's good, but still I just feel for that thing it can be bring down. And later I'm just putting this highlighter in the centers of my lips to give them a little plump effect. So this was the one look that I really wanted to do, especially for the eyes, because I really wanted to do like a one shade eye look, and it actually turned out to be really good. And I used the glitter from Tarte, their liner. And if you guys enjoyed the look, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you did, and until then, bye.